Hey guys, welcome back. I think this time I want to do uh, well, as the title of the video says, I'm going to be doing what is it called? I did not think this one through. Um, a rundown of all the mods that I'm currently at this time using in Fallout 4. Whoop! And from there, this might take a little while because I'm using 70 total. Let's see, 72 total plugins, active plugins, 72 total mods. I have 115 downloaded. They're well, let's see, installed 75, active 74. So I'm actually currently using 74. I have my 8K water texture mod turned off due to Nuka World totally crashing. If you guys have the 8K water texture and you're crashing on Nuka World, turn it off. I had that happen immediately on the monorail ride over to Nuka World, so I had to go through my mods to figure that out. So let's get started. I don't have all my mods entirely updated, like spoiler, Fallout 4 seasons, the spring one. It's I think on 3.0 or 3.3 technically, but yeah, it even has some. Well, you'll see. So let's just start with. I'm just gonna go down the line. Actually, I'm gonna skip over this one real quick. I'm gonna go by category here. We're gonna start with animation. I don't think I'm gonna say which ones I'm using right off the whole, or like what the categories are, but I'm just gonna go down the line. Anyway, enough chatting. The first one is the faster wind generator. This one is cool because it'll it speeds up the animation of the windmills, and I think there are multiple files here that lets you. Yeah, I think I'll actually check this out and change mine. I just have the original version where it only speeds it up like I think times 2 or 3, but I think there's some really fast ones here. Warp speed, jet turbo windmill speed. Jeez. But anyway, yeah, I think I'll update that. But yeah, this is a pretty cool one if you wanted to just speed it up if you notice it goes a little slow. I do recommend this one. It just works. It's pretty good. It's very simple. Let me see. Next one is the craftable combat and synth armor. I think this one was updated. Was it updated? I have version 2.52, and yeah, it is updated. So they updated it. This one's pretty cool because it gives you a crap load of different paints. I don't think they actually have all the pictures to show on this for everything that you can do. Look at this. You got a Magusta face. You got a troll face. What is that? Like a rabbit? Is that the Trix rabbit or something? I don't know. You got this, whatever that is. Just digital camo. Like a tiger thing there with whatever that is. I haven't seen these pictures yet, so this is all new to me. That's pretty cool. You got a Fallout Boy Pepe. Wow. What else? Some more camo. You got some straight up like Black Ops, like Spec Ops recon armor or something there. I don't know what that symbol is on the chest, but I like that. That's pretty cool. These are very detailed, actually. This picture doesn't do it justice. In the game, these are actually more detailed than this. Like, it actually looks three-dimensional. These are really good textures. This texture. Sometimes I have noticed it could be something on my end, like my computer or something. I do have my game on an SSD, so it's not like a loading speed error or something. It is really fast. It's a Samsung 850 EVO. It has pretty good load speed, so I don't know. But I sometimes do notice that this part right here does not load properly. I think that texture right there is a bit low, to be honest, compared to this. It kind of throws me off, but the whole thing does it. Like, sometimes has a loading issue. But it's not like a major issue. I would still download this mod and check it out. It's really good. I basically have this entire set right here, except that helmet. I use the synth helmet that goes over your entire head, and whenever you go into combat, the face closes up. And when you're not in combat mode, it opens up. It's pretty cool. I wish I could get a texture specifically for it to match. I think what texture do I have on it? I forget. I don't even remember if I'm still using that helmet. I don't know. I'm not using this helmet though. That is kind of a cool helmet though. It has a flashlight on it, but I kind of prefer the Pip-Boy light instead of this one. This one's cool though. That's another one. I guess it does it. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Does it paint that one? But anyway, yeah. More pictures. There's a bajillion more here than this. I did not see this armor paint. I need to update like stat because that's cool. That wasn't there when I had it. I actually have a urban the Siberian wolf for my dog. You got some Hello Kitty. Okay, I need to move on. Hello. But anyway, moving along. Next one is I spent way too much time on that one. Standalone 4K lava power armor. Some of these I don't actually use anymore or even see. This one is pretty old. I haven't used it in like forever. What's the like the version of the 1.0? I don't know. This one's kind of cool at first if you just see it and you don't have a whole lot of mods already. It's cool as a temporary one, but there are better ones. But yeah, it's like a earthquake lava power armor. I don't know, whatever you want. But that one's pretty cool. It's a standalone. That's all it is. This is just that skin. It doesn't give you anything else. What else we got here? Toby's realistic weapon sounds. I can't really show you much of this, but it does make the weapons sound more realistic, a bit closer to like like Battlefield, but not quite there. It is better. What else we got? We've got which one is this? Oh yeah. This pretty much speaks for itself. Higher settlement budget. This one I use on every settlement. Basically, when you go into the settlement, you make sure you're not in the workshop mode. Basically, go into the workshop mode with the by go into the actual workshop thing, the bench, not by pushing and holding the button. Actually go to into the workshop by using the bench, and then while you're in there, go onto go into your console command by hitting the oops, not that. What is this? The tilde. Should we do it? What did that? Anyway, yeah, that thing. That's the tilde. Go into that and type in bat settlement like this. Bat dot settlement, I think. Or is it just bat settlement? Basically just type that in. I don't think there's a dot. If it doesn't work, try it with a dot. Or you could just check. Oops. It literally says it right somewhere. But anyway, it increases the it makes the settlement basically infinite. What else? We got that one isn't installed. Kate makeover. I guess I do have this one installed, but whatever. Is it version? It does make her look a little better, I think. Yeah, that one hasn't really been updated. There's not really much to say about it. It makes her look better. Let's see what else. Dog meat camo armor. Oh yeah, here's the dog meat armor that I have. Is this one updated? I don't know if it's updated. Maybe you can. I don't know. I think actually, yeah. I think there's multiple files now. See, I have the white camo. So find it. Here it is. This is the one I have. But now I guess there's green camo, and then there's this red one. Outcast power armor. Whatever. Okay. Let's see, Exotic Curie. I love this one. This is one of my favorites when it comes to like people. Makes her look like this. I actually have I have her using the Grognak power armor, and it's pretty good, I'd say. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Not power. Did I say power armor? The Grognak outfit. Is this a good one? Anyway, here's a picture of her. That's the upper body of her, but she's wearing the, she has the whole outfit. If I can find that real quick. I have a ton of screenshots here. Check this out. Do you guys think I take too many screenshots? Here we go. That's the whole thing. I also have a little bit of combat armor on her. Those are just white. But yeah, that's her. That it pretty much only changes her face and her head and stuff. But I have this this suit on her. I also have her using the axe. I think it's pretty good. She looks good like that. But yeah, that's a good one. What else? Siberian Husky. This one goes with the. You pair this one with the armor, the white one, and he looks like that. Thing looks really cool. Here's another one for building, and it, I guess, has been taken down. It's called Build a Castle dash not that castle, just a castle, but it appears to be not up anymore, so that kind of sucks. Let's see, craftable animated bridges, please be up. This is a really cool one. Dang it. Yeah, that's another one. Eventually, I'm gonna make a video on my YouTube channel for my Spectacle Island prison and the suspended, well, not really suspended bridge, but the animated bridge, the wooden bridge in front of the prison will be in there. Let's see, craftable elevators. That's another one that got removed. Wow, they're just basically wooden elevators. They're pretty cool. Craftable ramps and rails. I wonder if this guy took his entire list of stuff down. Because those are all from the same guy. Here's another one, solar panels, and wow. People, why are you taking stuff down? These are great. Fusion reactors, that was, wow. Craftable spiral staircase. This one, no. I'm not trying to. Spiral staircase, here we go. This is a cool one. It gives you a bunch of different spiral staircases, and you can stack them like that, and they make spirally staircases, and it's. I think whoever made this completely made it from scratch because they're like perfect. I don't recall this model of any being anywhere in the game, so yeah, these are pretty cool. Let's see, repaired and functioning lamppost. I think is the first one I showed you. Yeah, this pretty much makes all the broken down, or not really broken down, but like broken lampposts all renewed or whatever. And I think there's a couple other things it does, but basically it just makes them look better and actually light up instead of lighting the area without being lit up. They're pretty nice. I used them in the drive-in theater. Stackable concrete foundations. This lets you do this and actually be accurate and stack them. But it only works on these ones. It doesn't work on the Homemaker ones for some reason. Kind of sucks. But hopefully there's an update. Let's check the version here. What version do I have? I have the same version. What else? DK. This is a good mod for retexturing the ghouls. If you guys have seen in any of my videos, the ghouls, the texture that's on them, this is it. I think there's more picture. Well, they don't have any more pictures here, but maybe that isn't the one I'm using. Actually, I think I'm using the one that actually shows up in my game is the Critters of the Waste, which actually I should get rid of the DK one. But anyway, what else we got? Improved and expanded everything ENB. This makes the entire game look a lot better, and I think it's one of the reasons that my game takes such a huge hit. It definitely makes the game look a lot better. I don't really recall it looking quite this good, but these pictures look like they're rendered in like 4K because these are really sharp. The game still has a bit. If you play the game in 1080p, which I think most people do, there's a lot of jaggies, even in 1080p, with anti-aliasing. But yeah, it does look pretty good. I think this is all vanilla with just the ENB. A lot of modders, when they show pictures like this, they'll already have other mods as well, which I think is kind of unfair and kind of cheating. But what else we have? Delightful Ivy. This is a good one. This replaces all the Ivy textures that look all kind of crappy for this. It's not quite as good as the Ivy in GTA 5 at Franklin's Hills house, but I mean, you get this. And when you install this, certain places have different colors. So just based on the original, it'll be replaced with like the right colors. So yeah, it definitely looks better. But these are the kind of things. More and more of this kind of stuff will just add, just tax your system even more. I got a 98 classified. It kind of gets wrecked. What else we got? Radiant Clouds and Fogs. This one's pretty cool. Pretty good. 1.3. What is the version I have? 1.3. All right. After a while of having this, you don't really tend to remember the difference anymore because it's not such a huge difference. It does look better, but not so much better that you're like, wow. Very few mods I actually have I specifically remember, other than like say like the vines, because it's pretty easy to remember the originals. The original vines sucked, but yeah, this is just another thing that taxes the game. When the fog rolls in, it really hits your frame rate. Radiant Fogs, vanilla. The Radiant Fogs is really thick, and sometimes I want to turn it off, but in other times without the fog, it's really nice. I actually wish that the rain immersion, not immersion, occlusion, rain occlusion, will actually work on fog as well. Also, I noticed that when you're in buildings that you've built, if you're in Power Armor, you'll still get hit by rain, even though it's not actually raining inside the building. I don't get that. It kind of annoys me. Kind of breaks the immersion. I think the vanilla is pretty decent. You really don't need this mod, but it's all right. It just makes the game look even more. So here's one that you can pair it with, the True Storms mod. This is one of the best mods made for Fallout, bar none. This mod is amazing. It just makes the storms a lot more realistic. The rain is thicker and heavier. The lightning strikes are loud and powerful, and you can see them. It's pretty crazy. It's definitely a must-have mod for anyone that wants to really get immersed into the game. I wonder if there's a video. There's definitely videos on it right here. Let me see.
Welcome to True Storms Wasteland Edition, recently updated to version 1.4, featured by Kotaku and Pete. There's also new details such as interior sound playback for appropriate structures like houses and inns, and much more.
It's pretty good. 1.4. Let me check the 1.1. I need to update it. Okay. And it is downloadable with Nexus Mod Manager here, and automatically install. This is for such a good mod. It's pretty easy to use. You just install it. Boom, it works. You can actually adjust the audio for the rain and there's two different ones on the volume thing you can adjust to turn like the rain and like lightning and stuff down. That is a good thing too, because you can check and see if it's actually installed properly and working, if that's there. Let's see, craftable ammunition. This one you can actually craft ammo. I don't know if it works with the Nuka World ammo, the 7.62 ammo, and I don't know where the other one came from, the 40-06, not 40-06, the one that what is the other rifle called that has like the it's like the cowboy rifle, but it uses like the 40 dash something government ammo. I don't know if this one has it. I haven't actually checked. I'll have to check next time I get on. But anyway, yeah, you can make your own ammo and stuff here with materials and stuff. And the reloading workbench is it looks like that. So you have to check when you actually walk up to it. But anyway, moving on. This one is really good. I recommend anyone get this one if you want. If the game is too easy and there's not enough spawning, or you just want, just a harder, just you want things to be harder without actually going to survival mode. Customized legendary enemy spawning, it allows you to pretty much make almost everyone a legendary, and this actually helps you get legendary weapons as well. And I think it's justifiable because you do still have to take them out to get the stuff. So yeah, legendary Alpha Deathclaw. Sometimes it works, or well, sometimes it doesn't work, but the majority of the time it does. You'll definitely be getting more legendaries than you normally get. But this one's pretty good. There's another one that goes good with it, but I'll get to it eventually. Let's see, legendary lamps. What is this? Okay, so this one you can adjust the brightness of your headlamp, and I think others. Let's see what version is this. 4.1. Okay. But yeah, this one's pretty good. If your headlamp is just not bright enough, you can adjust it with this. There's a thing you can actually get more detailed into while you're installing it. Let's see, longer power lines. That's another good one. This one pretty much allows you to make really freaking long power lines. You can adjust, I think, how long you want to allow it to be, but I just put it on infinite because, just max it out because it should be up to me. Why would I, not let it be up to me? That's dumb. So, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Here we go. So the legendary spawning one goes good with this one. More spawns. You can make the game spawn like a crap load of different, or not different, but a crap load of things. It works really well with the mongrels because it usually, I don't remember how many they spawn normally in the vanilla, like what, 5, maybe 6, 4. I don't remember. I think it's like around 5. But with this one maxed out, I think it's like ×6 the spawn rate. Let me see. But yeah, you'll be spawning like a ton of these guys all at once. It works with all the others as well, like especially ghouls, raiders, super mutants, pretty much everything, just about. Let's see, not as much with like Deathclaws, maybe like 2 or 3 of them extra. And it does work with the Yaoguais just a bit. You'll be fighting multiple Yaoguais most of the time. I fight usually like 5 or 6, maybe 7 of them. But this one's definitely a really, really good one. Realistic hair. I don't really ever notice any difference with this one. So I have it. I don't necessarily recommend it, but whatever. I would definitely, if you guys have any suggestions for a different one that actually is more noticeable and better, I'd appreciate it. Let's see, 4K workstations. This is a basic texture mod. It makes the textures look a bit better. These are slow. There we go. Is it even any different? Oh yeah, it's a bit different. More detail on the bench there. But anyway, better beds. This one's, oh wait, that's not the right one. What did I click on? No, that's not the right one. This is another one I have. I don't have this one installed at the moment, but this makes the alien blaster all green and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Okay, here's the one that I have installed. Why is it going to that? Okay. Better beds. This one pretty much cleans up the mattress, I think, a little bit. Cleaner. Is there multiple ones now? I need to check the, yeah, the files. They must have added a new file, because I don't remember them being that clean. But yeah, clean mattresses for your settlers. Here's another one. Fallout 4 HD rework project. This is another good texture one. It definitely makes it look better. It's the original. That's the reworked one. Fruit cans. The cans definitely look better. That's something so small and yet they have so much detail. You're never really going to notice, but whatever. The cups don't really matter. The tires definitely you'll notice. Those are, look at that, that's way better than this. Those definitely, that's a difference. That's the original? That's not. I think this one actually looks a little better. Huh. Anyway, moving on. Harley texture. Okay, here's a gun texture mod. This replaces the 44 meg, or not 44, is it? Whatever this gun is. Harley Quinn texture. Hood. It's got the Quinn there. Harley. I like this one. If you guys are Harley Quinn fans, then you'll love this mod. Let's see. Here is another texture pack. This basically replaces the texture. This one's pretty noticeable. There's the desk right there. Here's the new. That's the after, and that's the before. It's definitely better here. There's that again. So pretty standard. Just makes stuff look better. That's just pasty, but that is detailed. That is a lot better. Anywho, you guys get the gist of that one. HQ statues. This one's pretty good when it works. It replaces the texture with all the statues. Makes them more defined. Come on. So yeah, they look a bit more detailed. The aged bronze. Whoever took these pictures, the guy definitely had an ENB running. But yeah, you can see the difference there. Alright, next. Hunting rifle camo. I've been using this since I had it, or since I originally found it. This is just, I think this is awesome. It's got some camo on the hunting rifle, or just a sniper rifle. That's really all this gun is truly good for. The combat rifle as a carbine, and then the hunting rifle as a sniper I think is just the best. Though eventually this sniper rifle will not be too great against like super mutants and stuff. It's good. I think it'll be good pretty much for quite a while against humanoids. Like not really gunners. The higher end gunners, they can take some hits. I'm like level 191 now or something, and on very hard, and they're taking a hit. It doesn't really work too well anymore. In the end, I pretty much end up using explosive just about everything. All right, next. Here's my Pip-Boy. I think, is this the one I currently use? I think it is. I'm not sure. But this makes the Pip-Boy black. Changes just about all the coloring on it. I think it's pretty good. Alright, next one. Nuka-Cola Cherry Glow. This makes them basically glow. You can turn off your lights and they'll glow in the dark. It's pretty easy to spot them. And I think it's pretty good. So, yep. Paint that house. It pretty much cleans up the houses. It makes them look all clean for the most part compared to what they normally are. Is there a comparison here? But yeah, it just makes them look a lot cleaner. What's next? Power Armor Station reskins. I think this makes them black. I don't know, you get to choose the colors. Okay, so yeah, there's files for this one. You can choose the color. I have them all black because I have the original file. Green, red, blue, black. There's the one I have. I think the one I have is a bit darker than that. There's the one I have. See on here all the files. You get to choose all the colors. So if you want whatever color, cherry red, you specifically download that one. You can download them all, but you install them separately. Uninstall one before you install the other, or else it's just going to overwrite the file or not work at all. I'm not sure. Pre-war Sanctuary Bridge. This one might be removed because it's a question mark. Nope, it is not. This one just fixes the bridge entirely. It should look like that when you have it installed. So looks pretty good. Mine is kind of buggy. I think there's another mod that is kind of molded into it, melded with it, that kind of like looks like there's two bridges in one place. I don't know, but yeah, it should look like this when you install it. I recommend it. Why have a huge hole in the bridge? It's kind of dumb. Next, Pridwin 2K textures. This is a good one, and here we go. All right. So this makes everything look a lot cleaner and shinier, and just overall a lot better. Look at that, way better. Vanilla. Yeah, definitely better. If you're flying around in the sky for some reason, you'll see the top of this looks a lot better. There's some huge coils. So yeah, everything just looks better. Shiny, clean, much better. Let's see, Realistic Roads, Black Asphalt. This one is really good for making the game look a lot better. Where are the pictures? Here we go. Instead of that ugly gray road, you get this black texture asphalt, and just it's very detailed, as you can see. And in the game, it actually looks much more detailed than this. Here's the gray. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of gray stone in there, but it does look a lot better, in my opinion. And it just works. It hasn't caused any kind of crashing yet. It seems to work flawlessly. But yeah. Yep. So I definitely recommend that one if you're trying to make the game look better. Next one is the Eyes of Beauty Fallout Edition. It is pretty basic. It just makes everyone's eyes look more real, like in depth and colorful, and pretty good, I think. Like marbles. There's a bunch of them. I'm not entirely sure if you can choose specifically what people's eyes look like, but it seems to just work on its own for me. There's some filing right here. I'm not going to read it right now. Let's see, next one, Commonwealth HQ Landscape Overhaul, 4K terrain files, and it looks like it's been removed. There's another one. Hauled out 4K piers. This one's good for making the piers look a lot better. You can see the texture resolution is much higher. I don't know if this one works in Far Harbor or not, if it's compatible, but if so, then it should look a lot better. I don't know, Far Harbor seems to look like even vanilla looks really good to me already. But yeah. Alright, another one we got for warehouses. This doesn't seem to be the right. That's weird. Is this the same one? Oh yeah, okay, so never mind. It's the same mod, but different file. So yeah, there's one for warehouses, Peer warehouse. What is this? Okay. Am I only using the 2K? No, I'm using the 4K ones. Alright, so yeah, if you're downloading these, make sure you download the highest end ones if you want them to look the best. Granted, that will take a hit on your performance more than the 2K ones. Here's Homemaker. This one's really good for building. It adds a crap load of stuff. Although some DLC stuff won't be compatible with this for some reason. I know there's mods that fix that, but otherwise, still, this is a really good mod for adding stuff. See Homemaker update. Vault-Tec. Oh, has been released. Okay, this is a Homemaker update has been released that fixes the Vault-Tec workshop menus, making this mod no longer needed. Download the official update now at whatever this is. Okay, so this is the version that you should download because it makes it compatible with the Vault-Tec DLC. So I'll have to check that out. So yeah, go here. Anyway, moving on. Re-upload Homemaker DLC construction. Because that's just a patch. Okay. Build high. Okay, this is a good one for building. This seriously increases the height that you can build. You can build really freaking high, as you guys saw in my sanctuary build. I built way higher than that. But yeah, you can build really freaking high. I actually haven't built higher as high as you can go. I think the height limit on this with this mod is like, I don't think you're gonna build high enough. Like you're not really gonna build anything and have it look good at that height. It's just not gonna happen. You have to start really big even at the bottom. All right, so what's this? Clean settlement, Homemaker greenhouses. So this cleans up the greenhouses, makes them look all nice. Yeah, I think it actually adds stuff you can build with as well. Clean shacks. This gives you some more stuff you can build with. These are like walls and the general wooden stuff, but it gives you some nice stuff you can build. Even this flooring thing right here with the things under it. It's pretty nice with windows in it too. I built some stuff with this and it looks really good. See, craftable blossom trees. This one's really nice. Cherry blossoms, and you get a ton of different ones you can use. There's different shades. This one's more pink than this one. Different shades of pink. There's white ones. Well, let me go back to that. That was really nice. Whoa. Where is that? Oh, that's the drive-in theater. Okay, so yeah, this one's pretty good. I recommend that one. Homemaker, expanded settlements. This is the base Homemaker. 4.0. Okay. We've already been there. Improved generator output. All right, so this is going to make stuff like the windmills and others output more. I think. Oh no, the next one is. But this one makes your other generators output more. That's kind of cool. Let me see. This is the one that makes your. Come on. Kind of hard to click on some of this stuff. Yeah, this one makes your windmills produce 100 instead of the normal whatever. So scrap it. This is a must-have mod if you're building on here. Absolute must-have, and I guess it has been updated. 1.9. I'm gonna have to update it. There's a lot of mods I have to update. So this allows you to pretty much scrap just about everything in your settlements. I saw someone scrap everything in Sanctuary, including just everything except for the ground, the normal ground. Brings it down to the base texture. What is this? Scratch made, new combat shot. Okay, so this gives you the new texture for the shotgun, and I think there's actually a link I can go to a 3D application. Give me a second. Here we go. Check this out. I love this one. Check this out. So, well, I love this application. People need to use this more. This is like, whoa, really high texture. I wonder if this is actually using my GPU. But yeah, look at that. Model 12 GS, 12 gauge only. That's the shotgun. Whoa. You can see the different models and, you know, layers and stuff. You got, wow, that's cool. Topology, gloss, reflect only, albedo, and normals. But yeah, this is a really good mod for the texture. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to my Nexus. Next, progress. Okay, this one needs to be updated or something. Warson's immersive power armor garage thing. When this one did work way back in the day, properly for me at least, it gives you a ton of different skins other than even just these. All the colors, but also different like textures and stuff as well, and much more. I don't think even has this dude even has textures for it. Oh wow, retexture is even that. Before it didn't. It's really fun to use. You get like everything you need with it when it works. And there's a lot of compatibility options in the mod, so it's kind of confusing. So right now, though, at this time, it doesn't seem to work too well with me, so I'm just using one of the base, like the vanilla textures. The red and green one, I think. I forget what it is, but it's pretty cool. Better headlamps. This is another headlamp one. I think this is the one that actually creates shadows or something. I don't know, it's another headlamp mod. But I have it installed anyway, even if it's not working. I get confused with them, I just install them anyway. Critters of the Wastes redone. So this is a texture for a bunch of the, this one's you're definitely going to want. Deathclaw before, Deathclaw after. Just retextures them, makes them look a lot better. So that moment before you get impaled by the Deathclaw, you can at least see them in all the detail, all the bloody, toothy detail. Another's, let's see, I don't think this one's just for the, let's see, we have, I wonder if it's all Deathclaw in this one. Okay, no, so it retextures the super mutants as well. This is Super Mutant Behemoth before. God, it's an ugly mother. And there is him afterwards. More like super mutants. Wait, that's a good picture of him. The explosion. Wow. Alright. Here's the Deathclaw one. I think that's the same thing. Here's one for the super mutants. Specifically, that's the same one again. So yeah, I guess I have all the files for that. Dynavision. Oh, this is a really good one. This is a depth of field mod that let's see if I can show.
To my
Right.
resolution, I'm not actually vision for of gameplay. We didn't want it.
It'll, you know, I'm just gonna have him explain it.
Cost of gameplay. We didn't want it to interfere with things like fighting, looting, and all of the other important things that go along field is. I will attempt to show you.
As you can see, if you focus on this texture, this sign, which has really little texture at the moment, with, well, one of the other texture mods I showed fixes that. If you're focusing on this sign, it'll blur the stuff in the background in real time.
Resolution.
And it's
I'm
pretty
not
good.
actually using any visual mods beyond.
Basically, you
Doesn't
go into
dominate.
your inventory, go to
I'll
your
show you the
miscellaneous,
running
and then
one
go to the
first of
very
all.
bottom.
I'm going to set the main strength quite high to show you the effect. I'm going to set it at 110%, which is a very strong blur. This is going to make great screenshots, but it might make playing a little difficult. And then I'm going to here, you can see the background is very blurred. If I now run sideways, you notice it just doesn't change. Okay? Now that you're looking at close objects, you might miss things. Go along to the running multiplier, and I'm going to, it'll take whatever strength I've chosen to probably see it's cleared up, and as soon as I stop, it blurs. I'll choose a higher setting.
Anyway, but yeah, it's a depth of field mod. I definitely recommend this one. Fallout 4 enhanced color correction. This one makes the game's color more vivid. As you can see, this one's a little bit washed out. This one's better. Gives you a bit more contrast, more enhancement. I definitely recommend this one. Definitely must have. Fallout 4 Seasons. This is one of the biggest, most known mods for this game, I think. In terms of textures and just overall making the game look better. This is a must. You got all the 4 seasons. It doesn't at this time that I know of, it doesn't cycle through the seasons at all. You just have to kind of like choose. But you have all the 4 seasons here. This one's Autumn 3.3. I actually need to update this. That's Autumn. Or that. I think there's actually different versions of each of the seasons too that you can choose from. This is Far Harbor. I don't have this one yet. I just found out about this earlier. I don't think I'm actually going to download the Far Harbor ones. I think Far Harbor looks good as it is. Nuka World apparently has Nuka World as well. But yeah, I have the spring one, so I definitely recommend this. Mega explosions. When this one isn't causing crashing, this one's really cool. Makes the explosions much bigger. Let's see. You can download one for visuals only, or let's see, normal damage, Fat Man only. Or I just have all explosions be bigger, because that affects even your explosive weapons, which definitely helps. Makes the explosive shotgun kind of overpowered. But you got to watch out, because if you're taking damage from the explosions as well, you can kill yourself multiple times, like I have. More grass. Definitely got to have more grass. That is a must-have in the game. Just makes the grass much thicker. But this one really screws up your performance if you have this stacked with other grassy mods and stuff. I don't recommend using all my mods on this game with all the graphics just maxed with just a 980. Have something at the very minimum. Have like a GTX 1060. It's about the same in terms of GPU performance, but the 6 gigs on the 1060. Of course, there's a 3 gig version as well, but the 6 gig version at the minimum. But 1070, 980 Ti, GTX 1080, that would be amazing with this game. Even with all these mods. Let's see, Vivid. Here's another texture mod. I have a lot of texture mods. Vivid Rocks. This one definitely makes the rocks look a million times better. As you can see if there's a comparison picture. Okay, so that's before, I believe. But that's after. Just so much more detail. Just way better. It even looks like it's tessellated, but I don't think it is. It's just every angle you go to, it looks like it's 3D, but it's not really. Just look at that. Even makes up for the obvious lack of polygon count. This kind of looks like slate, almost. Way better, so much more detailed. Must have mod, but let's see. Wasteland Nights. What is this one actually? Oh, it makes the. Let's see. Before, after. Is this just for the moon? I think it's just for the moon. Yeah. Makes the moon more detailed. There's a broken moon one. This is the one I have. I like that one. Yeah. So you got the broken moon or the real moon. I got the broken moon. Oh yeah, that's nice. Default's ugly. Look at the detail on that. I think what they did is they used a picture from NASA, like a high resolution picture from NASA, and put it in there. I don't know what they got this one from. Look at the detail on that moon, and it's a big moon too when you have that one. There's I think multiple files for it. Yeah. The stars more. You can make more more or less. I don't know if actually you get more. Whatever. Moving on. 8K water texture. I don't know if they have a. Yeah, that definitely makes the water look a lot better. Doesn't really hit your performance too much, unless you're working with something a bit less. On the high-end graphics cards, or last generation high-end graphics cards, whatever, it doesn't seem to hit it too much. But if you're working with like medium or low-end cards, like the minimum, I wouldn't really recommend using this because it might actually make a difference there. But I don't really notice a difference too much. But definitely recommend this, except in Nuka World until it gets fixed. But moving on, Advanced Settlement Turret Set. This one is awesome. This gives you like a ton of different turret types. Some of these are just way overpowered. Like it gives you the Liberty Prime laser, which just annihilates anything it hits. It's just insta kill. Doesn't matter what it is. There's a Fat Man launcher. It's not quite. It doesn't just like rapid shoot them. It shoots them pretty often, but not that often. There's like all kinds of lasers and ray shooters and laser like plasma, a bunch of the physical type shit. But you know, it's pretty cool. It shoots. Let's see. There's my favorite one. Well, one of my favorite, most used one is the Gatling gun. Not the Gatling, but the minigun. That's like a minigun one. It's like a Gatling, basically. There's a railway gun as well. It shoots those things, but those nails can kind of glitch and just kind of they'll float in midair, stuff like that. But it's pretty good. Gives you a bunch of others too. Harpoon gun, I think there might be one for that. See, craftable, customizable Buster Sword. I haven't actually used this one yet, but it seems pretty cool, which has been removed. It basically gave you Cloud Strife's Buster Sword with some other stuff from Final Fantasy VII, but it kind of sucks that one was taken down. Let's see. Deliverer, kill confirmed. Okay, so this is a texture mod for the Deliverer pistol. And I think it's the texture from that pistol from CSGO. It's supposed to be like, I think it's the most expensive one on there. Let's see. Here it is. Load. So yeah, there's the texture for it. I currently use this one. It's pretty cool. And last but not least, Insanity Celtic Katana. It does not give you the kimono. I don't know what mod that is, but it gives you the sword. This sword is actually from Skyrim. It's pretty cool though. There's no more pictures. It gives you actually gives you a long sword, a short sword, and the scabbards for both, and you get multiple. See, there's multiple files here. Version of another. Okay, but you don't. There's a version where you have the scabbard in your hand while you have the sword in the other hand, and you don't really actually put the sword in the scabbard. It just kind of holds it there. I don't know. And then when you put the sword away, it just kind of like disappears. But so I just have the basic one where you have the sword in your right hand and that's it. And it's really strong if you have the. You can upgrade it, basically, and you can give it insane damage. I have the damage on mine is like over like 1100 or something like that. It actually is, it's really powerful, but it's still, I think, within reason. And at the level and difficulty setting that I'm at, I think it's justifiable. It's not like an insta kill on everything, but a lot of things it is. Ghouls is pretty much an insta kill on most ghouls. Super mutant warlords, like legendary super mutant warlords, it's like maybe 3 hits. I mean, it's a katana, and especially if you have power armor on, I think it's justifiable, kind of realistic. You're gonna slice chunks of them off. So I think that's all the ones, plus a few that I have installed and am using active. So I don't think I'm gonna link all of them, but if you guys go in the video, I did show the ones. You can look at the link at the top here. And you'll see. But I guess if you guys made it this far, thanks for watching. Let me see. So yeah, again, if you guys made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. How long is this video? I don't even know. All right, see you.